Hello, fellow travelers. It is the new moon, new year, new moon. And it is a powerful moon at best. and I just got finished holding a new moon virtual gathering, and I want you to know that I will be doing that consistently in 2022. I'll be holding new moon and full moon gatherings. They're about an hour long, virtual, and in them we will meditate together. We'll connect with the energies. You'll each receive your own personal reading, and it is a strong and powerful urging that I've been feeling to return to a consistency of gatherings since the pandemic, of course. My in-person gatherings kind of had a hiatus, and as I have followed the energy and what is needed and necessary, I have created space and time for my own journey, my own personal experiences over the last 2 years, almost now, since we stepped into the pandemic. And the last 5 years almost now, it's coming up on the 5th year mark for the passing of my son, which sent me into a internal process, and where I was focused solely on my own healing and on the healing of my family and journey of grief and bereavement and the experience of what I wanted, what I was opening to, what I needed, having a child on the other side. What was that about? How would I traverse having both feet in both realms? And I can say that many, many years ago, when I opened to the other realms of living life as a human being, as a spiritual being, having a human experience, and finding that to be my lifeline, I applied it. What does that mean? And so when I was faced with the one of the ultimate tragedies, which is the loss of a child, I knew where to turn. I knew how to hold myself, how to... I didn't know exactly how, but I had the groundwork. Let's put it that way. And so for the last 5 years, and it actually had occurred, as I said, many, many years ago. And with each challenge that I have faced in my life, I have strengthened the structure of my life as a spiritual experience on the planet Earth, a human spiritual experience. And knowing that includes my physical, my mental and emotional, and my energetic. It is all aspects of myself need tending. And so, I created a life where I could know that I was being held in and tended to with grace, that I was being tended to with respect and reverence, and held. And so I am here now, and I am maybe on the other side of something, but I'm also in it, and that in itself is a powerful knowing that we can be both on the other side of something, existing in a beyond physical realm of spirit, and also deeply in the human experience. Deeply in the human experience of loss, of challenge, of trauma, of pain, of birth, of joy, of love, and know that it is all part of our spiritual journey. It is all part of us. And that could be termed the word wholeness. And today, in our gathering, we came in the choosing of the some cards to help us receive more messages. There was the symbol of the Oribus, the snake, the circle, the wholeness, the snake eating its tail. And that came up a few times, and that would be the message of taking this time now in this new year, under this new moon, to contemplate and reflect on the alchemy of our lives. The snake bites, the snake experience of snake bites that we have had, and that it is through these experiences and completely embracing them, that we find our power and it is in our wholeness that we find our true power. So that's what this new moon is urging us to do. It is Capricorn, it is grounded, it is earthy, it is about practicality and achievements and fertile ground and culminating and you know, I learned something about the Capricorn archetype that I really like. I feel like this is a new age. Okay, it's not the term that many have been thinking. An awareness that comes through as things change, as the human experience expands, and more pain and suffering and challenges happen. At the same time, the alchemy is our hearts open, and it's the squeezing, the snake bites and opening, and that is something that must be lived through and experienced and 2 feet in it. And the Capricorn archetype is the sea goat. So the Capricorn energy takes us to the depths of the sea. And what I've discovered in the depths of the sea are hidden mysteries, hidden treasures of what happens when you walk through the fires, the snake bites. And what happens is you learn about yourself. You become you change, you transform. The fires of challenge and pain, or the depths, the darkness in the sea, which is water, emotions. The opportunity can be there for then rising up out of the sea and climbing the mountain and ascending and taking your experiences at the depths of the depths and implementing them and applying your wisdom and knowledge and maturity into your life. And as you climb the mountain, you are also in view of others. Others look up and see you, and how did she get there? What, and if you are able, you are standing on this mountain, on the mountainside, and you're able to connect with what you've gone through and find your power in it and let it radiate, and know that it was never a punishment. It was it was life, and it was never personal. It was life, but what you made of it can be shared and offered, and we need that right now. We need compassionate, heart, expansive sharing of our experiences that have taken us to the depths of despair and suffering and challenge, and we have risen up through them, in whatever way that is for you. The fact that you can seek help, seek healing, that you can be the healing and the help for someone, and sometimes both in one day. And also, shedding as you come up out of the sea, which is the mountain goat comes up out of the sea and the sea goat comes up out and catches its breath and says, "Whew, okay, I'm climbing this mountain and I'm making structures, I'm building structures based on structures that are supportive of me. And only I can do that. Only I know what is truly supportive of me. And, of course, it includes others. It includes the earth. It includes all the elements of the earth. And how can I be part of the sharing of compassion through the experiences that have taken me to my knees and pushed me to the bottom of the ocean, where I found myself and, quite frankly, made friends with those sea creatures. Anyway, before I get carried away with these visions, these feelings I'm receiving to share with you about, keep going, and the darkness is, there is light and hope. It may not be what you thought, yet it will. It's there. All right, so let's do a few moments of connecting with the moon, this new moon in Capricorn energy, and then be off into our days and reflect and set our intentions or not set our intentions. Whatever we need to do, we are called to do it for ourselves. So, closing your eyes, allowing the energy of this dark moon to descend upon you and hold you. It is fertile, it is rich, it is the soil, the newly tilled soil, rich with nutrients, nutrients of healing and nutrients of the elements and nutrients of light and nutrients of all that is needed to bring forth life force energy in the human condition. Nutrients of love, unconditional and eternal, nutrients of compassion, nutrients of empathy, nutrients of kindness, nutrients of passion, nutrients of desire, nutrients of completion, nutrients of beauty, the nutrients of grace, nutrients of connection, nutrients of spirit, nutrients of air, nutrients of the sun, and as you feel these nutrients surrounding you and taking hold and fueling you and nourishing you, you are brought into a place of inner fulfillment in this moment, inner completion, inner stillness. All else is silent, and what comes through this new moon is the whispers of your heart, the nutrient of knowing that all is well in this moment. The nutrients of realization of how far you have come and that your intentions have made manifest something called your life. And it is good and it is perfect as it is in this moment. There is a stopping under this new moon and an expansion of time where all of your achievements can be honored, taken in as nutrients. The achievements you didn't even realize are true achievements of your heart, true achievements of your soul, those that are everlasting and that leave a legacy, those achievements. When you chose love over judgment, when you chose compassion over criticism, when you chose to wait and let it be instead of attack, when you chose to give yourself the benefit of the doubt rather than chastise, when you chose to lend a hand instead of compete, when you chose to risk something so that another could be helped. When you chose to step out of a comfort zone of privilege, instead of holding up in your castle the little ways, the big ways, all have added up to achievements that have brought you to this mountain top. And yes, there are many more mountains, but right now you're at the top of a mountain because of all the times you chose to trust in that voice within yourself instead of the voices around you, telling you what to do, how you should be and act. You chose to say, no, wait a minute. I need to listen to my own truth. All the times you apologized, offered forgiveness, and forgave instead of carrying it with you. All the times you said no. All the times you said yes when you were being pushed in the opposite direction, but you stood firm in your yes when the no's were loud, or you stood firm in your no's when the yeses were loud. Achievements of your heart, achievements of your soul, true successes, and how they've made a place for you in the world. So under this new moon, you step into this place of belonging, this place that you've created, this place where you've built over the years, preparing and believing in a way that was more loving, more inclusive, and all around you told you different. You've prepared this place. You're in this place. You're on this mountain. So spend as much time as you need just under the energy of this new moon as you look out at the horizon of 2022, knowing that you take with you your achievements, your maturity, your practicality, understanding that you know a secret. And the secret is life is a spiritual adventure. We're human, we're spirit, gotta take it all, honor it all, respect it all of it. It's the true journey of the spiritual seeker is to realize we're human and that our humanness is magical and miraculous. And it allows us the vehicle and the portal our humanness is the portal. Our bodies are the portal of divine love, divine intervention. Have a blessed and beautiful new moon, new year, January. I'll be back January 17th for full moon, but here, be in this place. I want to know, what do you find on this mountaintop? Others, take good care. Have a wonderful new moon. Stay safe. Take care of your people. Take extra good care. All right. Happy